And make sure everything's off first. Go to the torches, off, off, off. All the knobs are right tighty, means off. The only knobs that are not are the regulators. It's the opposite. Alright? So I check that off. Check the regulators off. How do you know the regulator's off? It's when it free spins. There's no spring pressure or spring tension. Right? If I spin it in, now there's spring tension. It doesn't want to free spin. Right? But if I spin it out, I can feel it too. I can feel that no more tension. It free spins. Right? So off, off. That's all off. So now I can turn things on. Doesn't matter which side. Since I'm right here, I'm gonna turn this on first. Before you turn on the oxygen, remember, high pressure tank. Look down the regulator. Make sure no one is in the line of fire. Right? So no one's in the line of fire.
Yeah, don't do that.
Turn it on. Ease it on. Right? There's two gauges. The gauges closest to the tank is the tank pressure. Right? So look at that gauge. Up with the real light. Ease that needle on. And you see that? It kind of went up a little bit. It didn't just whip up. If that needle whips up real fast, that means you open this up too fast. Right? Again, high pressure, you want everything to be easy. Right? Once that stabilizes, turn it on all the way. Oxygen side for this class in this shop, the most we cut is 1/2 inch. So our tip is meant for cutting 1/2 inch. Okay? So at 1/2 inch, you don't need that much pressure. So it's only about 25. You probably get away with maybe about 20. So I'm gonna turn this up to 25. So that tells me, again, this is a tank pressure and this is a line pressure. So I'm looking at the line pressure side now. I'm looking right here, and there's two numbers. There's numbers on the inside of the gauge and on the outside of the gauge. You want PSI. You know, we're in the US, so we use PSI. So in this case, it's the inside, it's PSI. Right? So turn it until it goes to 25. There it goes, right about there. Alright, that's good. Fuel side, no pressure. Propane, the most it gets up to is about 130 or something like that. So not so much to worry about. So you can turn it, you can turn on faster. But when you turn it, just one twist of your wrist. That's it. Alright? One twist of the wrist. Now the pressure wise, for propane, we use above 5, so somewhere between 6 to 9, 10 in that range. So I just go above 5 and I'm good. So right there is above 5, so it's good. Get my striker over here. Striker, chipping hammer, and some pliers. We'll get that out. Alright, so now your torch, because this is a regular standard torch with a cutting attachment, this attachment could disconnect and you put on a different attachment. Because of that reason, the torch itself has an oxygen and a fuel. If this was strictly cutting torch only, it would be one solid piece. And you can't disconnect it. And on those type of torches, you only have one oxygen and one fuel. So this one, because the cutting attachment has its own oxygen knob, that's why you have two oxygen knobs. Right? When you have two oxygen knobs, the first knob, you always open up all the way. Alright? Open it up all the way. And the reason why you want that all the way is because when you hit the lever, the cutting lever, you want that full 25 PSI coming out. If this was only partially open, you won't get that full 25 and you won't be able to cut. Alright? So now I'm ready to light it up. So that's my fuel side down over here. Get my striker, make sure I have some flint. Yeah, I got flint in there. It's a little bit windy, so hopefully I'm enough of a windbreak. So this knob over here, 1/8 to 1/4 turn. Alright? Strike it.